Okay guys, now we're going to do a step up from the simple substitution problems like we just did in example 1, where we have x being a single number and plugging that in. Now we're going to try problem number 2, where it tells us that y is equal to not just a single number, but a x variable number and a regular number right there. Since that's y, we're going to plug it in for our y variable. We'll rewrite this equation, negative 6x minus 5. Instead of the y, we put parentheses because we know what y is now. It's negative 3x plus 8. Then we put the rest of the equation, minus 22. We follow the rules of order of operations, distribute. Negative 5 times negative 3x is positive 15x. Negative 5 times positive 8 is negative 40. Then we bring down the rest of the problem, equals negative 22 and a negative 6x. We combine like terms. Negative 6x and a positive 15x gives us positive 9x minus 40 equals negative 22. To get rid of this minus 40, we add. We do the opposite to both sides. We're trying to get the x on its own. These 40s cancel. We're left with 9x equals a negative 22 plus 40 gives us 18 positive. To get rid of this 9, which is currently multiplying times the x, we're going to divide by 9. We're left with x equals 2. With that information, we're then going to substitute for the x right here. We can solve this and we would get y, but that's going to be a little bit more work. So instead of plugging it in for this equation, let's plug it in right here for that x, and we'll be ready to know what the y is right when we plug it in and do a little bit of arithmetic. Negative 3, instead of the x, we put parentheses since we know what it is now, 2 plus 8. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. Bring down the plus 8. Y is equal to 2. So the final answer is 2, our x value, comma, 2, our y value.